On January 20th, fans will look on in shock as I knock out Quentin Jackson and whip out my clock to check and make sure the bookies are still open, my fans cashing in and the books paying out moping. See, I said a promise I was dead set on keeping, to leave the cage early and leave Rampage sleeping. At least he'll have dinner when I serve him a punch. Those A-team residuals won't cover lunch. A lot of guys fight, but the promoters all see. Want a full building that night? Just come to me.
Want to go? Go and get it now. Go on. Go and get that belt now. Go on. Off you go. Don't stop. Keep going.
He's got that hunger. He's got that desire. Because he likes to prove people wrong.
Go on. Go on. Go on, Quinn. Go on.
Absolutely brilliant. That's your fastest lap ever. That's brilliant, mate. You need to be in a film again, you, mate, because you're a great actor. In fact, you're one of the best actors I've ever met. And I've not met a lot, but you're one of the best actors I've ever met in my life.
What did I know about oatmeal?
You're full of shit.
Let me tell you guys something. Coach is the best coach I ever had, not only because he's really good at teaching and stuff like that, but he trains you mentally as well. It's no secret that I haven't been doing, you know what I'm saying, my best hell. I'm coming off a loss, you know, and Coach like, look, you can reinvent yourself. You got it in you. You know, it makes you believe in yourself. He said, I know what, you can put that heavyweight belt up there. So we leaving it open for the Bellator Heavyweight Championship, and that motivated me to like give it my all this camp, because Coach wants me to be the first heavyweight champion that he's training. I think this whole tournament is mine for the taking. And since I don't have that many injuries and stuff, I feel like I'm a new person. What's motivating me the most is that over the past years, I've had a bad thyroid problem, and I've been trying to correct it.
When he first went to the first thyroid doctor and he tested him and all that, he said to him, listen, mate, your problem is you're putting weight on him. The reason is you've got an overactive knife and fork.
An overactive knife and fork.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's funny as
It's funny as Coach is an asshole, ain't he?
Chael is pretty much exactly who you think he is. Like, you hear the things he says and, you know, all this stuff, and it's just like, oh my God, Chael, that was perfect. We will actually practice things that he says, and I'm like, you need to say it like this. Like, the more they hate you, the more mama gets, I guess. I'm hovercraft mom, so everything he does is wrong.
You can't reach me. Uh-oh. You can't reach. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Because he just kind of just big and muscly. Like, you gotta coddle the baby. You know, I'm more mothering, nurturing, like every mother. And he just says his biceps are too big to hold the baby close enough. It's just like, okay.
Sometimes it goes that way, right, Priya?
Theo gave up school. He's focusing on his trial. He's got a trial coming up. Right, buddy? Gonna have to stand in front of his peers soon enough. 12 people not smart enough to get out of jury duty. That's the life. That's the life in West Lim. He didn't choose it. What can he do?
Every night after dinner, he'll let me know how I can improve it. So that's sweet of him. Like, okay, love you. I just had a baby and I made you dinner.
The steak is very good. Little bit thin. That can't be blamed on the cook, but it's very tasty. She seasoned it with only salt and pepper. It's good. It works.
It's food.
It's food. People always ask me, how's training going? Training? It's just Rampage. Anybody can train for a fight and show up all ready, but a real man just steps in there. If there's a guy who wants to fight me, and he's got a mouthpiece and I got a mouthpiece, then we're gonna fight. That's how I will be remembered. Anybody, anytime, anywhere. I never changed from 1997 to 2018. I'm the same guy in the same dirty, gritty, grimy competitor. And believe me, underneath my fancy suits, my nice offices, and the extremely large paychecks they hand me sits a dirty, rotten cage fighter just like the rest of them. And the second they turn their back, I will stick a knife in it, and I won't even stop to clean up the bloody mess. One by one, brick by brick, I'm gonna stack them all until I'm the only one left standing.
The team's one of the best teams I've ever worked with. And the main goal is to make Quinton Rampage, put him back where he belongs, in that top tier. Yeah. Yeah. Rampage Jackson is going to be the next world heavyweight champion for one reason, and the reason is he wants to do it.
There you go. Nice.
Shot. Beautiful.
Let them circle. Perfect. Head position here. Keep that work up. Keep that work up. Come on, Rampage. Last 10 seconds. Get to work. Time.
And you know what, mate? You know when you went aggressive straight from the first, and you was throwing them right hands. Nobody wants to come near you.
When he says that he wants to win the heavyweight belt for you,
Well, it's. I mean, everything I asked you to do today, you did. I can't, as a coach, I can't ask you any more than that. You do what you did today in the fight's over. And not only are you going to look forward to winning this fight, but winning the bleeding tournament, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because that belt's going to look bad over my bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to get a replica made.
Oh no, you have the replica, I'm having the real one, you said.